Big facts. Welcome to the Nameless Network podcast.
What's up, people? This is one moment that I literally laughed at how the universe is funny. I literally said the universe is funny. 2 hours after I got that text from this woman, this bitch, I get a text from my ex, who's a very nice lady, but she's crazy. Very nice lady. She lives in Miami. I don't know if you guys know that. My ex from college, she moved down to Miami low-key for me, even though we're not dating.
Oh,
How do you know it's for you, though?
she
I
did
know.
it for me, bro.
You just know?
Yeah.
Really?
There's more weird shit. Let's not get into it.
Okay.
Oh my
Continue.
God, this guy.
She might have stayed at my house for 2 months when I was living with my grandparents. You guys remember that?
Oy.
That's on you, bro.
Yeah,
That's
Anyways.
completely on you.
that's a big detail.
Anyways, so she texts me, I'm having a work situation and I could use your advice. Can you call me? And I call her. She describes it as, won't bore you guys with the situation, but it was basically, there's this one job opportunity in Pittsburgh that I'm thinking about. Should I leave?
And you said
I haven't talked to her in
And-
like 5 months. But it was just a really funny thing of the universe. Like 2 hours after this text,
one door closes.
I
another
get
one
I get the
opens.
other text from the one that wants me and I don't want her.
So
know,
what'd
like,
you say? Yes.
Nah. So I said you should go apply for that job.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, the universe be fine like that sometimes.
I don't know. She was
But
hanging
anyway,
around.
bro,
with
all these women we hang out with, like, tell me a good one. Do the women we hang out with listen to this podcast? Probably not, right?
No, not really.
Yeah.
a couple of them. My
nah.
favorites. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
pause. You can keep.
Shit.
All
All
right,
women-
I have a
all-
question. I remember. I have a
all-
question for you guys.
What?
Out of all the girls we hang out with, it's probably like 10 to 15 we see often. They're all very good-looking women. Like we're lucky guys. But which ones do you think are worth marrying?
All of them.
Really, out of say, let's call it 15.
I'm truly thinking in here.
I mean, I don't know.
His sister.
I agree.
Wow.
And his.
Great.
And mine?
And yours.
Really?
Actually, I don't know her that well.
Yeah, you've talked to her twice.
And your cousin.
Your cousin would, dude. I would stay home for your cousin. No worries.
She wouldn't like that.
Oh,
No, she wouldn't.
whatever.
Someone's got to do it.
Someone's got to do it. Yeah.
She could stay home. She's not the type, though.
Bro, it's the 21st century. You can work all day, both of you, 60 hours a day, and just hire a nanny.
Your children
that's
are
kinda
going to
gay,
be fucking
the
psychotic or
modern
retarded.
model.
No,
Yeah,
your
fuck the
children are going to
modern
be
model.
fucked
Get
up.
with the times.
Fuck your time.
I don't think
All
that
jokes
shit
aside,
works.
your sister, actually, yeah. I wouldn't think
Great.
it's a bad
I'm glad
one.
I could be part of this series.
Does your sister
Um,
listen to the podcast?
Yeah. A little
Might.
bit.
Okay.
No, you know who does?
No, but like if I could marry, like if I would think I have to spend time with every single, like my whole life is intertwined with this person, I think she's calm enough that I could get along with her.
I used to think so, but your mom's been talking shit lately.
My mom's been talking shit.
She's been talking shit.
What do you mean she's been talking
She's
shit?
been talking shit about your sister.
My mom's been talking shit about my sister?
Indeed.
What the fuck do you know? What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Do you like chat with his mom
What?
every Wednesday night or some shit?
Yeah, we do. We
She
keep
gives
in
it-
Yeah,
touch.
she hasn't
She's
been here in
into-
forever, bro.
Yeah,
She
what the
has
fuck are
been
you
away for like a
talking about?
month, dude.
You guys Facebook friends or
What are you
something?
talking about, dude? You fucking weirdo. But I was gonna say, you know who does?
You know I'm
listen
very
to
close with their
this?
parents. Like,
Who the person that does listen to this is. That's gonna be a long cough. She listens to this, and I think she listens to it for the political takes and the Indian accents, which I really appreciate.
She's racist.
actually
at
kinda
heart.
funny. She's a
We
real
all
one.
respect it. Yeah. She's a real
She's
one.
pretty,
What
bro,
are-
she's more.
they don't
she's-
know who we're talking about because you're gonna cut that part out. I
Yeah,
hope.
because I could have cut the name out.
But will you marry?
Her?
Yeah.
Her? Yeah,
Yeah. I'd
Well-
marry her.
it's tough.
Why is it tough?
Not my type. I love her, but not my type.
Okay.
Nah, I think I've had fun.
No, I would. I would.
I would
She's a cool
definitely have
gal.
fun.
I would do it for fun, but
I definitely wouldn't marry the one that you're talking about.
why not?
The one
I
that
think she's too high maintenance for me. Most of them, honestly, are too high maintenance for me.
Wait, now I'm confused. Wait, who is he talking about? Is this a different person than the
Okay,
one that we were
pause.
just mentioning?
No need to reference specific people because
Okay,
the
you
audience
can't
doesn't know
just
who we're
say
talking
pause.
about.
I need to.
No, no.
Alright,
I
sorry.
don't-
There's some technical difficulties here, but we're back. We're alive.
They don't know who we were talking about, but the one I said, don't marry, and you said marry, why? Oh, no, the one I want to marry, and you said you wouldn't. Why?
Me?
Yeah.
I just said it's too high maintenance. Like, she's awesome. I have fun with her, but
Define high maintenance.
her
You-
lifestyle, I don't think I would be able to keep up with it.
You know what
honestly.
high
Too
maintenance
expensive?
is?
It's too expensive, too much time. I don't know. Also, like she has such a strict routine, you know. She's a lot like me in that way, like too much like me. And two of me, I can get annoyed at myself. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I need someone to be different. Like kind of same, but not very actually same.
Not too same.
Yeah.
No, in terms of similarities, I think the only thing that really matters is like a basic core foundation of like morals and
Nah,
shit that you agree
I
on.
actually
and then
like
the rest.
women that are totally the opposite of me, and that's also
Yeah.
part of my problem.
Yeah.
You need
It's
a-
like if you wanted to turn them. I want to make you think like me.
Bro, it's not turning, so here's the thing.
Convert them
I'm
to
a, I'm,
fucking.
a, I'm a strategic guy, right?
super.
I'm also kind of an extremist, both in the ideological sense and in the way I do life.
An extremist.
Yeah,
Extremist.
same shit, bro.
Extremist.
Same shit. Everything I do
110%.
radical. Like I lean into things heavily. I can't have someone, even if they're more chill, but I can't have them in that direction. I need them pushing in a different direction.
Well, yeah, a marriage is more like it's like a combination of two different mentalities coming together.
So I need a liberal bitch,
You do need a liberal bitch.
unfortunately.
Yeah, so this one would.
But I'm gonna make her vote Republican, or I'm not
'Cause
gonna let her vote.
honestly, yeah, because I'm very different from you. Like we're very different people in the way that we think, and I
Yeah.
think a lot like her.
Yep.
So do you love me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay,
love you, bro.
okay. That's good to know.
Yeah, I do.
If I was a girl, would you also be that invested in me?
You're not pretty enough.
Ouch. Okay, I respect that though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nor are your tits big enough. Would they be?
The-
I don't think so.
They're not like Greta Thunberg's.
They could get bigger,
Yeah.
bro. It's 21st century, like you said. It's a modern time, bro.
Gynomastia.
Fake tits, been there, done that. Wouldn't.
Yeah, fake tits kind of suck.
They look good. That's about it. It's like, why would you marry that?
Who
you know?
cares?
Yeah.
Just look at it.
Yo, have you guys ever heard
Small
about
titties
that?
look good too.
About like the people that get. Oh, I think we might have talked about it before on the episode, but I'll finish it for you. If would you marry someone? You have their
What,
kids,
don't-
right?
The
But their
cable.
kids, they're born and they look completely different from your wife, and it turns out that your wife had plastic surgery and doesn't look anything like her actual genetics.
That's one of
you
the things
sue?
that scares me about marrying a Jewish bitch.
Would you go because of the nose job?
The nose, yeah.
Damn, yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, you gotta see the childhood pictures.
Yeah.
Still, we were
Yeah.
making the case yesterday that you should marry a Jewish girl.
Me? I go back
But
and
you
forth.
started it.
I go back and forth. I don't know, man.
They need more genetic diversity in their community. They have too many like I don't know what the word for it is, congenital diseases, like things that affect them a lot, like blood thinning and shit like that, because they have a high rate of inbreeding in the Jews.
They're like the Amish.
Yeah, they say within their community. It's kind of the same as the Amish. They have like very similar rates of those kinds of diseases and shit.
I got a Jewish boy who shits blood like every day. It's kind of sad.
That's crazy.
And
Karma.
It's just one of those, like his uncle has it, his grandpa had it. It's just one of those like Jewish diseases.
Sick.
Yeah, and we have one Jewish friend who's really, really close. Like he's a one of her best friends.
But
And
he's not like. All
But
right,
he's
let's be real.
allergic. He's
not
allergic to
Jewish.
like
Wait,
15
But
things.
he's not
bro.
Jewish.
Stop.
Like he's Jewish because who? His mom, his dad.
His dad's
dad.
Jewish, so technically he isn't.
Yeah, but
your mom has to be Jewish.
Genetically, if did 23andMe, what percent Jew Ashkenazi would you think he be?
I think he'd be at least somewhere in the 20s.
Man,
His
I don't
dad
think-
is from Israel.
I
He
don't
was
think
born
he's
in
hitting
Israel.
5. I don't think he's hitting 5.
You don't think he's hitting 5?
No, I
I
think
hate. I hate 1.
You know, 23andMe is banned in Israel. It's banned.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Like all these genetic testing companies, they cannot be sold to Israeli citizens because the majority of people that are Jewish are not genetically Jewish. The amount of people that are truly genetic Ashkenazi.
And what, by doing this, they think they can cover it up? Like,
No, because people, I mean, not cover it up, but when you realize, oh, actually, you're not genetically that thing you thought you were, because they think they're the chosen people. That's
Yeah.
the thing about the Jews, bro. They think. Listen.
All right, now it's a podcast.
whoa, we're getting into it.
They think they've been the chosen people for 2,000 years.
Right, but aren't they? As what you're saying, they might have all these health complications genetically, but you always bring up this statistic. They have the highest average IQ of all races.
They do. I think that's
Every
more-
blade has 2 sides, right? Is
I
that
think
the
that's
saying?
more. I think that's more natural selection, because the world's been trying to kill them for 2,000 years.
And only the smart ones live.
Only the smart ones survived.
Only the shifty,
That-
clever ones.
So I think that's the main driver for the IQ. I mean, let's not get religious, spiritual. I don't really know too much why they think they're the chosen people. But man, if you think you come down from a lineage of 2,000 years that the whole world's been trying to kill you, and God chose you as the people to lead the world and go to heaven and survive, and it's you trying to survive against the world, like that's powerful. That's why they're so tight. But that makes you think you're special. But also, if they lose that, if you don't think you're part of the chosen people, if you thought you were brought into the clan, you were not part of the original from 2,000 years ago, it's a bit of a different narrative, you
Well,
know? You don't feel that connection as strong.
they have like
Yeah,
crazy
but
beef.
that's more like you have to take it as more as an investment. It's not for you. It's like for your next of kin.
Yeah.
Who, hopefully, the mom that you do marry is that genetic composition.
That's
from
the great
2,000
thing.
years
That's the
back.
great thing about the Jews. I could just marry a Jewish bitch, and then my kids will be Jewish.
Yeah, and they're infiltrating in the
and then
Jewish
everyone's
community.
gonna want to kill them.
No. What's that word they have for people that marry in?
Mudbloods.
Goy? No,
Goyim.
goy is.
The goyim is like everybody that's not Jewish.
Yeah, okay.
It's human cattle, is how they think of us
Man.
outsiders. Well, the Israel's really fucking weird because you were saying before the thing about the 23andMe and all that, and then being like this lineage of people from way on back. Like Israel isn't made up of Arab Jews. It's not those fucking people. It's all European Jews, and it's just kind of like it's fucking white supremacy disguised as a Jewish state, because they'll have like what do you call it, black Israelites, people from, I don't know exactly where they come from. I think it's like Eritrea or something. Not Eritrea. It's not Somalia, Ethiopian Jews who will travel to Israel to live there, and they'll fucking like castrate them. Straight up. They just castrate
It's
Ethiopian
not a bad
Jews.
move.
That's crazy. Thing to say.
Oh my god.
Explain why it's not a bad move,
My
please.
god.
Jewish people have the highest IQ out of any ethnicity. Sub-Saharan Africans have the lowest IQ out of any ethnicity.
Yeah, but see, they're not looking out for their people. Because the Ethiopian Jews are the most legit fucking Jews that there are. They have the Ark of the Covenant there and everything, bro.
What's their fucking... No, the Ethiopians different, but the Somalians, bro?
Somalians are some other shit. No, Ethiopians is
Yeah.
where the Jews are.
What's the non-Ashkenazi? There's two types of Jewish. Ashkenazi
Yeah, I don't remember the other one.
and then Sephardic.
Sephardic, yeah.
Sounds right.
Saphardic.
I don't think those were that smart.
Well, yeah.
It's the
like-
Ashkenazi that are smart.
Yeah, but it's kind of like it's not like, oh, you guys are looking out for Jewish people and you don't want Jewish people getting persecuted. No, you're just white supremacists, and your main club is the Jewish religion. Like it's like a bastardization of the chosen people. The real chosen people are in fucking Ethiopia. Apparently, they have the Ark of the Covenant there. You know, from
Indiana
Indiana
Jones.
Jones.
I
They have
listened
the
to Joe
actual,
Rogan, yep,
they
yep.
have the actual ark over there, and they like fly planes by because nobody lets people in. but
You
they'll
die
fly-
of radiation. People that to keep
Yeah.
care of it supposedly get like mad tumors around their
Yeah.
bodies, their
Yeah.
lungs, heart,
It's
livers.
one guy. It's one guy gets chosen at a time to go in there and keep
just
it
die
safe,
of radiation.
and then he dies in like a year, and they got another guy going.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But
And-
why are Jews guarding something that is? Wait, isn't the Ark of the Covenant like a Catholic thing?
No, the Ark of the Covenant is the Ark, and inside are the Ten Commandments that Moses brought down from the hill.
But you guys ever read the Bible?
Never.
No,
You did?
You guys should read the Bible.
you read the Bible.
It's a good book.
I remember you used to be like firmly an atheist, and there was one time we were coming back from the gym on bikes, and one of our former friends who was very religious. I just like we were riding
And
back,
retarded.
and very retarded.
They're not related, but this guy, he had both.
gay and
It's
retarded.
correlated.
Gay and retarded.
no,
also unrelated. Very religious. But I just decided to start some shit, and I was like, "Yo, blank. Do you know the Meninist is what's the fucking word?
Atheist.
Atheist. I was thinking autistic, but yeah, atheist.
That too.
And he's like, "What the fuck, bro?" And he starts going off on you. And I mean, a conversation about atheism versus believing in God between a 16 and 15-year-old. Not even a 15-year-old, a 14-year-old, and a
Nah,
16-year-old.
we're like 13.
Something like that.
I was 13. Might have been 14.
When we were
15.
going to the gym at the Y, we were like 14.
But this guy had never seen an atheist in his life.
Yeah,
never.
he couldn't fathom it.
But no, I've grown up now. I've matured. I remember a man I look up to very deeply. In his 40s.
Your boyfriend?
No. One of my ex's dads. You guys know who. His career is exactly what I hope my career turns out to be. I told him I'm an atheist, and he just laughed in my face, and he went, "You'll grow up." I was 15 at the time. I was like, "Nah, bro. Like, I don't know about that." Now I know exactly what he means. I'm not there yet, but now I understand.
What did he mean?
Man. Nah, I'm not gonna get religious on you guys. I'm
Why
there
not?
yet.
I love talking about religion.
I'm not there
I
yet,
think it's
bro.
so
Because I
interesting.
don't know. I read the Bible. I like the Bible, and then I've gone to church.
Is that being an atheist is kind of like, it's such a dumb fucking hill to stand on, in my opinion. It's like, oh, what, you want to stand on the absolute declaration that there definitely isn't
Man,
a God?
it was never a hill. It was not a hill. It was, you tell me that there's this thing, doesn't sound right to me. You try to convince me, it's not convincing at all. So I just don't believe you. It's not that deep. But you mature and you see more and you understand more and things change.
Yeah, someone...
But no, man, what
But
I'm
what
telling
is
you,
it that you have
I
seen
think-
that made you more
I
open
think-
to the fact that there's a God that controls something
Par-
you cannot control?
I can't point it to any one thing. It's kind of more of a thing you see
Oh,
through
great.
time.
Like
what
a
fun
feeling?
answer.
But the thing keeping me from religion is church. Do you guys
Really?
go to church?
Like the industrialization of it, in a way?
Not even
What?
from a deep philosophical
Oh.
perspective. Just I've gotten more into it, and then I try going to church, and then I go to church, and I'm like, what the fuck are these people doing? It's kind of like whenever I go to conservative political events. I'm very political. I'm very conservative. I'm into that movement, and then I'll go to Donald Trump's election night party, or I go to a Young Americans for Freedom event, or I'll go to any random Republican conservative meetup, and they're fucking weird, bro. You don't feel right.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
they're
feel
like
right.
they're like
Like, they're-
grifters. They're
what?
people that are in it for like the industry and they sort of play the part, but then really they're like shitheads.
It's not
on
even
the
the
inside.
people leading it; it's the audience too. It's
Yeah.
the people that are.
It's like what they're kind of like. It feels like people here are sheep.
It's just not my crowd. Different with religion and conservatism, but I just really get off put by the vibes, the general vibes.
So you don't like the vibes in the church. It's not like you
or
dislike the
conservative
sermon
events,
or.
but also at the church.
But what's specifically about the vibes at the church? I mean,
At the
Like,
try to
church?
is it like a
explain
bad
at least.
sermon? Because that could just be a bad
I
priest.
can tell you about the church. The Bible's so deep, man. The Bible is one of the best books.
The Bible. I love reading the Bible.
I do.
Oh
I
my
do. I
God.
really do. The Bible is a fantastic book.
Jesus, you are
There
my
is-
favorite.
There is no book that is as packed with knowledge about human existence as the Bible. It doesn't exist.
An
That's why it's the
encyclopedia.
fucking Bible. And then you go to there's so much knowledge, wisdom in there. And then you go to church, and they'll pick the most fucking stupid verse ever, and the pastor will say the dumbest, self-evident,
That's just the pastor. You just don't go to-
uninsightful shit that you could come up about the most stupid verse you could find.
it's 'cause you're
When
not
there's
going to
so
good
much
church.
deepness in that thing.
There are good
maybe it
priests
should
and
be a
bad
pastor.
priests.
I guess
out
I
there,
just have
bro.
not found, but I've tried, man. I've tried. I've gone to like 4 or 5. Not
Have
that
you gone
many.
to the ones all here?
Which one do you guys go to?
I go to the one on like
On-
in front of Western.
On
It's good.
South Post.
I like it. Yeah.
It's deep.
Oh, that
They be
one,
saying deep
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
It's no, yeah, that it just depends on the pastor. A lot
And
of the
I-
times you got to get someone who has like a good insight. For me, the thing that throws me off about the church is like you'll go and just like being in those groups, you know, it's like nobody's perfect, but you find out that the people that are most dedicated to the church have the most fucked up family and internal lives. Like a friend of ours who has a similar name to me.
I know him.
His parents, who are
Very
going
religious.
through a very messy divorce with domestic violence and everything included, were literally running the church couples therapy support group. And it's like, oh, so we're all just full of shit because everybody knows what's happening here. Why the fuck is like, who is this guy to be involved in this? And it's just like a local power politics move a lot of the time. It's a community of people ultimately. You can't separate it from the characters that get into it. Just like you can't separate the sermon from a preacher who's kind of a dipshit. But
Do
if
we
you go
want
to
to do?
one
Do we want to do story time about that time that guy got kicked out of our club?
of our club,
Yeah.
I don't remember why he got kicked out of the club.
I do. So this is related to
The rugby club.
the piece of shit we were talking about earlier, right? The guy that was I was the first atheist that he ever met. This dude fucking sucks. Like we were friends with him growing up because we played sports together, but these days it's kind of evident we stopped being friends with him like 6-7 years ago. Dude sucks. He was in practice, and then jokingly, this other piece of shit that beat his wife. I liked him growing up, honestly. I didn't know that. It seems like all your parents knew that. I was not aware. He was a pretty good coach, and he jokingly kicked him in the ass. But he accidentally kicked him through the ass and in the balls.
He got his nuts.
And then this guy was like, you hit my nuts. And then the coach called to apologize after. And they're like, no, you hit his nuts. And then he was no longer our coach.
His nuts. Fucked up his
That
nuts.
was crazy.
What, the dad getting kicked out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Growing up, so I didn't know. I think you all knew, your parents knew of the back scenes, the wife beating, divorce situation. I had no idea about that. So I was like, wow. This guy just got kicked out for being my coach because he was playing around, kicked someone in the ass because they fucked up, and accidentally got them in the balls, and then he's no longer my coach. What the fuck?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Now it makes
it's
sense.
because he was, yeah, it's because he was an abusive father, and people knew that, and they're like, no, he's not about to start hitting everyone else's kids.
Yeah.
After getting
I was
enough
not
of his
aware.
own. No, dude, I was there. I was at this kid's house the day that they served him with the fucking restraining order
I
and
never
the
even knew
divorce
that happened.
papers.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. I was there for that. I didn't even know they actually got divorced.
This is dark,
Fully.
dude.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that guy was like, he had a fucking rap sheet basically. I mean, he literally had a rap sheet. So it was like, this is a bridge you can't cross. You hit a
Our high
fucking
school
kid.
coaches were catching some cases, man. He's not the only one.
Well, oh
What,
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
Argentinian?
yeah.
The fucking Argentinian.
Yeah,
Fuck
but
yeah.
that
his
guy.
cases were fucking weird. It was like 4 or 5 DUIs.
Yeah, he had a
Straight
few
up.
DUIs.
That's it. Not that it's good.
Do you think he was drunk? That motherfucker was definitely drunk during our practices.
Dude, he was definitely drunk during our final, bro. That motherfucker fucked up our team
Yeah,
so
he fucking
bad.
through the game.
We had
bro.
it. We had
Fucked
it in our
all up.
fucking grasp. We were holding the trophy, and then this motherfucker took command, and the trophy slowly started getting further and further away, bro. So sad. Fuck that guy.
It's a sad thing that happened, man.
No.
It's some fucking bullshit.
Dude.
We almost got it back, and we almost got it back on our own.
All the coaches we've had, I think I've liked 2. They were both English. Your dad, and then fucking Big Daddy. Are you?
Big Daddy.
What's his name? I don't know
STU.
what to give. The one that coaches for STU now.
Get off your mom's tit.
Yeah.
Get off the bus.
Get
Stop
off the
sandbagging.
bus. Quit sandbagging.
Right. It's
Get
so
off your
funny.
mom's tit.
Besides those 2,
Before we get there, can we
Garbage.
just say how it's crazy? Like, wouldn't be happy until we threw up.
yeah, yeah. That
Growing up, I used to think. I mean, to this day, when I do cardio, when I'm working out hard, I don't feel like I push myself as hard as I could have if I don't throw up. And I don't mean it in a bad way. I think this was a great thing, actually.
Gyms hate this man.
Yeah,
No.
but for me, like, I had that feeling, and I thought it was important because I was playing rugby. But after I stopped playing, I kind of like, why do I need to be
It's
so
like, yeah.
strong?
I want to.
No, I think
feel
it's a
good.
good thing in life, man. To this day, when I'm going through shit, I hear my coaches yelling at me, and that helps me get through.
No, I'm not saying that I don't value it. I do. I'm just saying, like, gym-wise, let's say, I just don't.
No, he's having like Lion King flashbacks where our coaches appear in the clouds.
Yeah,
to, like,
man.
Quit being a bitch.
If you're working hard, like, and just generally, if you're going through a tough time, it's like I've been through hell.
Get drunk.
So, I mean,
Smoke
that's
some
another
weed.
option. Yeah, that helps
Smoke
too.
some weed and
No,
hang out with the
honestly,
homies.
they didn't have that much of an impact on me. Like, that's never happened to me. Like, they've never popped into my head.
Oh man, I can hear it. And college, man.
Huh?
I said the name.
Oh, you said the name again.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
bad.
Oh my god. You give
And
me a
college,
lot
my
of-
college one had you fucking live your mate.
You had a what?
You fucking live here, mate.
You fucking live your mate.
You fucking live here, mate?
Whenever he would put us through hell, he would call it chaos. He would just like
Damn, that's so cool.
when we're in the lowest, he's like, "Yeah, mate, you fucking live your mate." That's right, like Chop, fucking live your mate.
Yeah.
Then when you're going through everything, it's like you fucking live here. That plays in my head, man. When I feel like shit, life's tough, you fucking live here.
Did you guys play rugby in the snow?
Oh. Yeah, we did.
No drop
Sucks.
kicks, I'm guessing. Or do you
No.
have to dig out a little hole to bounce? it
No,
off?
so a game. I don't think I ever played a game while it was actively snowing. Not that I can remember. I played games in the rain when it's very cold, and I played games where there's snow around the field, and I practiced many times while it's snowing. But a game, I don't think I have. But I don't think you still drop kick. If it's snowing hard enough, I never had it happen where it snows hard enough that because when it's snowing that hard, you can't be out there.
Yeah,
when it's snowing hard
too
enough that
cold.
it's
Like, you
piling
literally
up
can't
mid game,
see in front of you.
you can't see, and it's it's just not. You can't be out there. That's the
yeah,
line.
no, the
But I'll never
conditions.
forget my. I think
Wait, I have a question. what was worse, like training down here in the humidest, hottest day, or training up there in the coldest day?
That's a tough question.
For context, he went to school and played rugby in New Hampshire, so it's cold.
It's like more north than the majority of the Canadian population. Fun fact.
Yeah,
That's true. Actually, that is true. If you look at
that
it.
is true.
And I had never seen snow before in my life.
Magnificent. So I'm assuming you're saying the snow was worse, like the cold.
Yeah, the cold was worse. Well,
Have you ever had heat stroke though?
The weather here in southern Florida took. It was
Bro,
more.
that's fucking bullshit. You're not more north than most of the Canadian population.
No, 'cause that thing is flat. You gotta get it with the curve.
It's still north to south.
No, trust me, bro. Trust me.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it
bro.
is.
So you got New Hampshire.
You got Montreal, but then zoom out.
Montreal's
Zoom
north.
out. We're more north than Vancouver and Toronto.
No, you're not.
You got the flat
dipshit.
map,
This is
bro.
up
Get the
here.
round map.
It's not. It doesn't
Get the
matter. bro.
round map, bro.
The Mercator curve is one thing, but this is perfectly
Bro,
north-south.
trust
This
me,
is
we're
not-
more north than those fucks.
No, you are
Yes,
not.
we are.
bro. You can
Yes,
pull
we are.
out a fucking.
Get the one with the lines. Why didn't you get the map up with the lines?
I don't know how to turn on fucking.
Anyways,
latitude,
audience, go look it up. He's wrong.
No, it's not.
All right,
bro.
moving
Alright,
on.
yeah, I don't really give that many fucks.
That's. I'm not gonna take false.
I had a good
claims.
point about the fucking question, man. Let me get back to the question. Is it worse to play in the snow or the hot? The snow takes
Hot.
more mental. The hot is more physical.
Yeah, bro. Have you guys had heat stroke before in your lives?
That's the thing. The snow
That is crazy.
is
having
just
heat stroke.
brutal. It hurts more, but the heat is physically impairing. You can't
Yeah.
breathe. You gotta stop.
You're not gonna
gotta lay
die in
down.
the snow in a rugby game.
No, it
It
just
is
hurts. It's tough. You don't
tunnel
want to be
vision.
out there. But
You-
in the hot,
yeah.
you're actually incapacitated.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
In the hot.
the cold breath in your lungs, and your lungs kind of.
Oh, I was sick all season. Oh, I would not stop being sick.
That
Mm.
sucks.
It's
And
because
that's why I
Playing any
say-
sport like with a stuffy nose is a nightmare.
it's 'cause you're cold-blooded, bro. You're meant for the tropics.
I
You're
didn't
not-
realize that until I went up there. I think that's a real thing. I think there's some
Absolutely.
people that just cannot handle it as well. Because I'm telling you, my body breaks down in the cold.
Oh,
Well,
of course it
supposedly
is.
work ethic comes a lot with where like your genetics are from too. Like people that lived out in the cold, like the Vikings, have a really good work ethic because they had to survive.
Yeah.
If you were like born in the equator and there was always fruit or nuts or something to eat, even if it wasn't an animal, you didn't
Life
really
is
have
chill.
to stockpile food and work really hard.
Right there.
Yeah,
You just showed the
I'll
beach.
just grab a coconut over there. Let me
Yeah.
figure out how to surf this way. Like that's literally what
Yeah,
you
you
think.
could just hang out. No, if you're Norwegian.
And that's where Brazilians are bad as fuck.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
someone's making a lot of noise with the cable. Yeah, it's you. I just tried not to move it too much.
My bad.
Oh, good. But yeah, no, that's definitely a thing. I mean, yeah, if you're Norwegian, you got what 4 months out of the year, realistically, where you could get anything done outside. The rest of the time, you're hunkering down and trying not to die from the snow.
And planning how to survive the next 3 to 4 months.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you have to think ahead. You have to plan. You have to fucking build shit.
You
that
know, they
would keep
say-
you alive.
I heard this thing. I mean, no, it's accurate. About sub-Saharan Africans. Maybe just Africans. Probably one particular region in Africa.
Whenever
that-
it's a racial theory about Africa, it's typically sub-Saharan Africa.
Yeah, probably. But their language doesn't have a word for the future or the past. The future, I think.
Oh, you saw that video also?
Yeah.
The girl talking and
Yeah.
she's saying.
Can you pull it up? I want to remember it.
This girl's. I can't play the audio for you guys.
Why
But-
not? It's TikTok. It's a
'cause it
TikTok
doesn't- 'cause
video.
It's on my headphones. It's gonna be like weird. I don't know how to play this.
You gotta figure that out, bro.
Just unplug the headphones for 2
Yeah.
seconds.
Let me pause. I'll get right back to this once I find it.
Don't be
Okay,
lazy.
never mind. I'll keep looking for
why
it.
is
while-
like Greta Thunberg's titties just on the homepage of her account?
Why not?
Why not, dude? That's great.
It's not a real picture.
She got nice, bro. She got nice titties.
It's not real.
Nah, they're real.
Not that picture. She has like a full shirt on.
Yeah, but it's an accurate depiction of her titties. Okay.
No,
would
it's
know.
not. It's fake.
I would
just
know.
said it.
I
It's
would know.
Photoshop.
I would
You
know.
would know.
I would know.
You've been in with Greta Thunberg like
I've
that.
seen them enough.
At your conservative events. That's where you meet her.
I've seen them enough, and that's all I'll say.
Yeah, you've seen them enough. I don't believe you. Denzel
But,
Washington, dude.
Essentially, this girl explains how basically sub-Saharan African cultures don't have a word for the future. Or they don't have the concept of the future.
That one.
This.
That one.
Okay. All right. Let me. All right. Now I'm gonna pause for real. Hold on. And we're back. Okay.
So that's one thing I think about a lot. The way the language you speak or the languages affect the way you perceive the world, interact with the world, and understand the
Yeah.
world.
All right. Hold on. Let's add the context. So we're.
Nah, bro, you're gonna put the video in post edit, no?
No, people don't want to watch that, and screw this
Really?
girl.
I want to
Whatever.
watch it.
It's this like black literature student or something from Africa who's talking about how
She's bald.
she bald?
Yeah, look.
I mean, she's got her hairline is fucked up, but she's not bald. But she talks about how in Swahili they don't have a word for the future, so those events don't exist because they literally, yeah, like you said, they don't have the language to conceptualize it, so they can't plan ahead in the future. Why the fuck does the future matter if, you know, it literally doesn't exist in your understanding of the world? It's not a real thing, so who gives a shit? So when Mr. Beast goes and puts a well in your village, you just steal the copper piping to sell at a scrapyard because who gives a fuck about the next day or who else is going to need water or how that may benefit your situation. Cause you
So
could
what
just
do you
make
do
money
about
now.
that?
I'd say we stop fucking donating so much. There's enough fucking people that are like fucked up and poor and mentally ill and shit here. Like, I think
What do we do about that?
I was not paying attention. I'm sorry. Fuck. Apologies.
I feel like the best political philosophy just kind of boils down to, you know, serving your own community, and then you go from there. Once your people are taken care of, you can take care of the next people. But if your people are all fucked up, you can't be worrying about the people on the other side of the planet.
In my
too much.
opinion, that's the biggest difference between the left and the right wing.
Well, yeah, there's like a chart
Yeah,
of that
okay.
that's viral.
I know the chart for the audience. Can you educate them? Please put up the chart. You can put it up after and post, or now in post. I don't know if they can see the screen. If you can,
I can't switch to the
all right.
screen.
One other way. Promise me you'll get that chart up for the audience. I think that's the fundamental difference between the left and the right wing. And the whole idea is the left cares about everyone. They care about the whole world. The right or the conservatives care more about their inner circles, a little bit less about the middle, and then a lot less about the outer circle, which explains a lot of political opinions, perceptions people have.
You talk about the chart that says like they like 15, like rank these 15 things.
Say my name, bro. I gotta listen to the whole thing now.
Yeah, bro, you're gonna edit anyway. Cut on the clip.
You're overestimating my editing abilities.
It's not that hard, bro. It's not that.
Trying to pull it up during
Bro,
the
just
thing. Stop recording.
Then, man, you definitely gotta edit it now, 'cause I don't want us fighting in the pod, bro.
Okay, so this is this is a chart. This is a chart that the Meninist is talking about. So conservatives is on the left here, and it's basically concentric rings showing like who, if you care about yourself, your family, your close friends, your community, your state, country, race, whatever, and then on to absolute strangers. And then the left one, it's a lot more like this. They care a lot more about strangers or people in other
So
countries.
I was wrong.
or
They don't
whatever.
even care equally. They care more about strangers.
They care more about strangers.
That's crazy to me.
There's
I can't
yeah, that's
comprehend
a weird
that.
thing. That like at that point, they needed to be a little bit more selfish. Like you gotta give a fuck about yourself before you take.
Well,
like
And your family,
there's
and your
like the
neighbor.
fundamental law. You gotta take care of yourself before you take care of
Well,
anybody else.
actually, if you look at this, the conservative one is slightly off center, showing that they don't have as much self interest, but they do have a lot of interest in the people close to them. While the liberal one is firmly centered on themselves, and then the most of the heat map is for strangers. So it's you get like multiple choices. So they care more about themselves and about random people than conservatives do about themselves and random people, while conservatives care less about themselves and random people, but they care
So
more about the
lost.
people that are close to them. So it's
lost.
like, yeah. I don't know what leads you to have this kind of mentality, truly, where
What do
you
you do
care
with
about
those
randos.
people?
We should have insane asylums back.
I
Genuinely.
agree.
I'm not saying all those people should be in there
I
because that's
agree. I don't pull
wild
it up
fucking
right now,
position.
audience. You can look it up. It's a good chart. The decline of prison, the decline of mental asylums against the increase of prisons. It's inverse. As asylums went down, prisons went up. We got crazy people now going to jail. They should be in an asylum, not jail.
Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. Just in general, the closure of asylums, like, because it should be treated right. If there is a way to make these people well, if you're
Most times there's not. That's the harsh reality.
right, we don't have it yet, but we could figure it out.
Nah, no,
Maybe.
I don't think we can.
There's a chance.
Our best
we
shot,
should try.
our best chance is genetic modification of babies, or like fetuses. That's our best chance.
But it already exists.
But
And
it's
a-
very
I
it's
feel like
limited.
it's way more. It's way difficult. Way more difficult to like identify mental illnesses than something physical. Like, oh, your baby's gonna have diabetes. Let's just flip this gene so he doesn't. Like, how
They
are you gonna
can
know
do-
that it's gonna be schizophrenic?
They can't do diabetes yet, but I think they just figured out Down syndrome.
Whatever disability they may have.
In
That's
China.
big, bro.
No,
Imagine,
yeah, it's huge. Sure.
yeah, they figured that one out.
No,
Ma-
they didn't. They didn't figure out Down syndrome.
I
don't
think they did.
No,
I think they did.
The thing I have heard like that is that in China they're doing CRISPR and they were trying to remove or make babies like newborns immune to AIDS, and instead they made them like fucking Superman. They made them stronger and faster and smarter.
Sounds fake, bro.
Look, if anyone's working on that, it's China. I'm sure we've
No,
got.
we are too. We are too.
I'm
Of course
sure
we are.
Gen Alpha in
We
China.
probably know how to do it. We probably have a good sense. Listen, I saw this shit on Twitter that was like, by the way, rich people are giving their kids human growth hormone, which, if you don't know, makes you taller, stronger. I would do that to my kids. I wish I had that.
That's just not natural.
Yeah, but do you want to be 5'8" or do you want to be 6'2"?
Yeah, you can get with a small Latina girl and it doesn't even matter because your kids will still come out to be fucking titans, you know?
I hadn't made that connection. It's
But
good to know.
Yeah.
But that wouldn't be in your genetics. You're just that tall because you got growth hormones. So wouldn't your kids also need growth hormones to look like you? Because they would just have your genetics of
Your-
5'8".
Yeah, your grandkids will. Well, you would tell your kids once they grow up, like, hey, by the way, hit the HGH on your little ones, because otherwise they're gonna turn out to be midgets. That would be funny though, if you had like 5'8" parents. You're like
That goes
6'3".
back to like, dude, that's the same thing as women changing their faces or their boobs or their ass or their whatever. It's just not. It's not natural.
You
It's
guys
not
ever
real.
watch Gattaca?
No, I don't know what that
Gattaca?
is.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. I want to make a counterpoint to that. I don't think it's the same, because that is you're shaving pieces of your fucking cartilage off, or you're, putting shit into your fucking face. HGH, it's like this is an additive to your body processes, and then your body grows into this giant or whatever.
Yeah, but it's not transferable. It's the same thing.
No, it's
that's
like having
not
a
the
good
real
diet.
you.
But it's like having
Some fucking.
no, it's like having a
science
good
experiment.
diet. If you eat fucking, like
You
grubs.
Just have a good diet.
If you eat grubs like a fucking Indian street peasant, then you're gonna be small and weak and have bad fucking, internal processes. But if you're on like some superfood and hormones and shit from your birth, you're gonna be a fucking superhuman. It's just an advantage that you have. Anyways, I don't know. What's the greatest pair of tits you've seen in a movie? Anybody?
What's yours?
Yeah, bro. You share.
I don't know. So many picks.
I think recently, obviously Sydney Sweeney.
What movies has she been in?
Euphoria.
Okay, so my cousin made me watch a movie and it was a dumb rom-com. I was like, what the fuck? But it was Sydney Sweeney in there. And I didn't know it was Sydney Sweeney. This was before she really made it big. That's a household name. Right before. And I was like, whoa. I watched this movie.
Oh no, yeah, it's her and the guy from Twisters. Whatever.
It's a good movie.
Gene, whatever.
Fantastic movie.
Yeah, that one's good.
I think that she's a perfect example of life isn't fucking fair.
Okay, who do you guys think killed Charlie Kirk?
Israel.
I heard Candace Owens say that it's Israel.
Yeah.
But I haven't looked into it that much. Supposedly it was some.
So that's the
kid.
thing. Candace Owens is kind of being a bitch about it. She hasn't said that. She's alluded that, and then they accused her of saying that. She's like, I never said that.
Because she doesn't want to get shot.
I
bro.
just said you have to ask questions.
You
Come on,
forget-
that's Tucker stick.
You
Can't make that your
forget that they're
stick.
people, bro. Like, she's probably terrified.
No, you can be. You can be. If you're in that position, if you really stand for what you say and you think they did that to your boy, you gotta fucking say they'll do it to me. Fuck you. Do it. Prove it. Prove it to the world.
I mean, I agree. But, you know, that's you have to take it, like, that's what you think they should do. But what they're actually doing is alluding to it and then, like, walking it back because they don't want to be the next person to get shot at a campus event. They don't want to be the next Charlie. So, I think it's perfectly fair to assume
I like
that.
to think they're more courageous. You know, they've done enough crazy shit that they're pretty courageous people.
Yeah.
I don't think
they
that's why.
should.
I think she's low-key grifting.
Ideally, they would. But ideally, everybody would be
No,
going
you
out
know
and
what I
saying
really
it's
think
them.
it was is that there are indications, but Nick Fuentes is right that the conspiracy narratives, they're intriguing. There's something there to look into. I'm not convinced for either side yet, but they're not. It's not clear. You look at JFK assassination. There's a lot of shit that you could be like, that's clearly a fucking lie that they just don't have an alternative explanation.
The problem with JFK is so many people wanted that guy dead. Like, truly, so many people wanted that guy dead. The Cubans wanted him
And
dead.
the guy
The
was a
mafia wanted
CIA
him dead.
informant, and he said, I'm a patsy, I didn't do this.
Yeah.
And then they kill him, and they kill the guy that killed him. And then there's
Yeah.
the whole weird magic bullet thing.
Everybody wanted to kill him. The CIA, the fucking DHS, the the Federal Reserve. He was talking about locking it down, taking it over. The Cubans wanted him dead. The mafia wanted him dead. The Israelis wanted him dead. The mob wanted him dead. Everybody wanted him
And
to
then
fucking
there's
kill
all this
guy.
shit about the narrative that doesn't add up. So
Yeah.
there's that. There's what other ones? 9/11, when they fucking found the passport. If you
Yeah,
don't know, the
9/11.
official CIA narrative, the official U.S. American government narrative, is that they knew immediately it was Al Qaeda, or very quickly, because in one of the planes, they found the passport of one of the hijackers right after the attack.
on the street,
On the
like
street.
a block away from the building.
So the hijacker, the plane got into the building crumbled, and just the hijacker's passport, they found it right there, and they identified him as Al Qaeda.
Also, the Las Vegas shooting.
Oh, that one's there's something
If you
about
listen
that
to the audio of the Las Vegas shooting, supposedly they use this thing called a bump stock, which is basically a modification for a semi-automatic rifle, where semi-auto, for those who don't know, click, boom, click, boom, click, boom. Each pull
People
of the
know bump
trigger
stock.
means a bullet goes off. This thing has like a spring on it to where you're holding the rifle, and you'll pull the trigger, and the rifle will go back and then spring back against your finger and hit the trigger again. supposedly this guy was using those to shoot off that many shots, but you can hear like multiple rifles going off at the same time. The rate of fire does not make sense. It doesn't go along with a bump stock.
And there was also something about a weird helicopter that should not have been there being there.
There was
But
this
anyways, there's
Saudi
these-
delegation. There was a Saudi fucking prince
Let's
running
not get
around
into
the
the
thing.
details. I'm not an expert on that one, but there's all these other historical events that there's clear shit they're telling you that's wrong, and you can be like, "Yo, what the fuck?" The Charlie Kirk one. I mean, the official narrative. There are a little bit some weird stuff in there, but it generally makes sense.
By and
it's
by,
not
it's
surprising.
Pretty solid. No, that there's people out there that are training. I mean, there's like literal videos of Antifa sort of militias like training in Oregon and shit, where it's like radical fucking activists that have, you know, like a military vest with like a trans flag and this weapon kills fascists fucking like patches all over the thing. Like left wing fucking terrorist cells are real and they're getting ready and they're trying to do this shit. And for this guy to be one of those is not beyond the imagination. However, Benjamin Netanyahu putting out a statement
That was
like,
us.
within minutes of this guy getting shot.
Man, isn't that guy the embodiment of fucking evil? I look at that guy and I think you're like the devil.
Yeah.
And it's not even his ideology. I have not heard him enough to tell you that. Those are his
Yeah,
views.
he's bombing a fucking country to smithereens.
But
and
that's not
starving
even
them out,
it.
bro.
I just mean I see him talking to a camera, and I'm like, wow, you're. Yeah, man, there's
he's
an
a
evil
fucking,
in you.
He's a former military operative and a mastermind in fucking propaganda and diffusing information, and he runs a actual genocidal fucking empire. He is the head of it, and he's been putting off the elections for reviews of corruption for 2-3 years now, and every time they're about to investigate, some shit happens. Iran is suddenly launching all these missiles. Suddenly Hamas is invading. Like, I wouldn't go as far to say that Israel conducted and planned the October 7th attacks. I will hear you out if that's what your argument is, but I wouldn't declare that. But it did happen right when they were going to start investigating this guy. And then the Iran shit popped off right when they were going to start investigating him.
How
he's
do
a
you
despot.
feel about Israel?
I think they definitely do have their hand in a lot of fucking pots.
A lot of cookie jars.
Or pop?
Definitely Epstein. I'm pretty sure Epstein was Mossad. I think that was the whole thing. These two things you guys been talking about, I really don't know what it is. I've never read up on it, so I'm not sure. But the Rat Bastard did mention to me that they have like the most amount of bots on the internet spreading misinformation out of all the countries, including the U.S., and that freaks me the fuck out.
Yeah.
So I don't see them as a good thing. I see them as a bad thing. I definitely don't think Netanyahu's a good person. But I don't know what about the things you guys are saying. I just haven't read on it. But yeah, they're sketchy for sure.
You should read on them, man.
It's funny you remember the thing about the bots. I don't know if you saw this, Meninist, but when 4chan went down because someone hacked it and they doxed all the users.
That's what.
It was like the top participants from each country. It was like, England with 30,000 or something. The U.S. with 200,000. This is like the top 5 or whatever.
And I feel like
people.
that
And
happens.
Dude, wait, hold on. And then
I know what
wait,
you're
let me
talking
finish.
about.
No, and then Israel's at like, whatever, 400,000 or 1 million or something, twice the amount of even the U.S., which is like, come on. Is everybody in Israel posting on 4chan all fucking day? Like, what are we doing here?
And that's happening across all social media.
Yeah.
And I'm a guy that loves to read the comments. Pretty much, I don't know about you guys, but anything Instagram, Twitter, I always, when I see something cool that captures my attention, and check out the comments. And I feel like it's gotten worse. Because now I think about it, is this comment a person or is it a
bot.
bot
Yeah,
from
for
a
sure.
foreign intelligence or just a bot trying to generate.
Well, people use the comments a lot more now. I feel like that was a COVID era thing, where people actually started giving a fuck about the comments, and like whole shits go down in the comments. I don't know. I feel like people weren't that involved before. People were just like.
But I think a lot of it is foreign influence.
For sure.
And a lot of it is very obvious.
I don't know why we don't do better foreign influence.
Oh, we do. Oh, of course we do.
U.S. aid.
I don't know.
Yeah, we do. Of course we do. Are you dumb? Of course. Everybody does.
Why
you have
don't-
to.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, yeah, and Tucker's dad. He used to run the American radio in USSR Russia.
Really?
Yeah.
Was like a resistance radio? Like it was underground? Or
I'm not 100%, but for our entire history as a global superpower, for really the history of any powerful country, you're seeking any means to gain influence in any
Yeah.
other country.
Yeah.
Realpolitik.
I think in those cases what they would do is they would stick like a radio tower in like Finland or something
Yep.
and just shoot the broadcast over the border
Yep.
at other people so that they could get propaganda across the border.
And that's just one way. There's the super old school way of you just drop pamphlets.
Yeah, but you couldn't fly over the Soviet Union and drop fucking letters on them.
I don't know if they did it in the Soviet Union, but they did it in Cuba.
In Cuba, yes. It
Yeah, we've
just
done that in
depends on
Cuba
the,
many times.
on their like air defense, basically. But that they shot radio waves over the Soviet border and told them like, "Hey, I bet it sucks to be poor as shit, but listen, over here we got ice cream and baseball and shit,
Yep.
so maybe you should cross over, come join the free world." Seems like an easy gig. That's pretty cool though. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, we do all the newspapers, the pamphlets, the radios, and then there's a covert influence, of course, and that's the biggest part of it.
Yeah.
You just kind of buy shit, gain influence, get people to say it the way you want to say it.
We should do that for England. Influence them to not, kick out that fucking dog shit prime minister.
Maybe we do have to keep the Europeans on a tighter leash. You might have a point. We thought they
I'm
could.
not saying a tighter leash. You know my brothers listen to this.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you
So, yeah,
feel? How
rebel.
do you feel, brother, about the shit going on in England? People going to jail for saying racist shit on Twitter. I'm not gonna lie. Every time they put something, the shit people say is pretty heinous.
It's
Not things I
distasteful.
would
It's
say,
not necessary.
But
But
you shouldn't go to fucking jail for saying something dumb.
there's people
what the
not
fuck?
going to jail for doing worse shit than tweets.
You
You know?
you say going to jail for being racist on Twitter? No. Don't be racist on Twitter. I don't agree with that. But you shouldn't go to jail.
That's fucking gay. Yeah.
So yeah, I think we had faith that the Europeans would, on their own accord, generally be Western values, keep up a good civilization for themselves.
That's
But
cap, bro. That's cap.
I had faith.
That's cap.
They're not demonstrating that ability.
No, they don't get it, bro.
They're not demonstrating that ability.
No,
We
they
might
don't
have
get
to exert some influence over there.
No, that's right. Like
Yeah.
both
Yeah, yeah.
both world wars, the Americans joined like in
Man, we're losing.
disdain.
We've also let South America go. We don't really have that much influence right now anymore.
South America kind of has its own thing going.
Yeah,
They got
That's not
Bukele
okay.
and Milei.
but the Russians are there.
Yeah, no, they need better. But the thing is, it's like they've already lived under socialism and everything, and they're like, this is gay and stupid. And as long as you keep that momentum going, of this is
Not
stupid,
everywhere,
like,
bro.
they might be
Brazil
able to-
socialist, Venezuela socialist, Cuba socialist, Bolivia socialist.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe we're all fucked.
I think we are. I'm afraid we are. I'll
Okay.
leave it at that.
All right. On that positive note, I love you all. Bye bye.